go. Good morning to you. Happy Monday, I believe.
It is Monday. It is Monday.
We had such a great weekend, and we're just waking up.
We've actually been up since just after 7.
Yeah, we've been up for a while. I'm going to put this on chat so we can see who is saying hello to us. And there you go. So try talking. Can you hear us?
Can I try talking?
Yeah, actually, did you look and see if we are on?
We are live, baby.
Fantastic.
We are live.
I'm going to just change this a little because I want this to be our background.
Good morning, Estelle.
There we go. So now if who knows? I just, yesterday we were involved in the broadcast that La Fuente does. Hey, Estelle. And they have 5 people that are looking after the production.
Yeah, and it's just really John here because I'm just a pretty face, like he always says. I'm eye candy.
She is just a pretty face. But they have so many people that run the show. So they've got somebody on the computer, somebody on the camera. It's crazy how many people they have. And Estelle, we're glad to be back too. Thank you for that. Wendy, hello.
Good morning, Wendy.
So yeah, it was great to be there and kind of get aspirations of what we would like to see as far as what we have. And so we need 5 volunteers.
No. I don't want 5 people here every morning. It's just going to be us. We do okay. I think it's working. I do need a haircut.
Yeah. So their room is actually quite small. We actually have this massive room compared to what they have.
Yeah.
But they've got this beautiful little background, and then they zoom in so you can't see the rest. The sound is actually not too bad. It's air conditioned in there. Although with the 5 people controlling the show, it was a little on the warm side, I thought.
It was comfortable.
It was.
You were nervous, I think, to be on camera.
No, I wasn't. I was just kind of like, okay, if I sit back, my belly looks massive. But if I sit forward, you can't really see my belly. Now, where my belly is right now, it's still large.
Good morning, Lori.
Hello, Lori. It's I think 7-8 pounds I've lost since I've been back. It's got to be water weight because I don't think I could lose that much weight.
I'm starving him.
Yeah, I suppose. No, she's not. Actually, we went to Suka yesterday. If you saw,
Mildred is a hairdresser.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about what we did this weekend.
Oh man, well then we got to start with Friday.
It's Friday.
What did we do? Don't do that ever again. We babysat the kids. No, we babysat the kids Saturday night.
It's 30 degrees in Edmonton because we're not there. You are welcome.
That's right.
As soon as we got there, the world changed. So yeah.
The world didn't. Well, it changed for me.
Yeah, of course. So, okay. What did we do on Friday? Did we go to Suka on Friday?
Did Lynn come over Friday?
I don't know.
You have a hair. I don't know if I helped it or not.
You couldn't see it.
I could.
Yeah.
I could.
Morning, Marty. We saw what happened, that guy that was there, and then we saw, did you use any of your special skills to take care of the guy?
Or is he still roaming?
Is he still roaming? I think everybody needs video cameras now because everybody wants to be on video cameras.
And big dogs, and we just have a little very scary Cocker Spaniel.
I am eating healthier, Art. That really is the truth.
Yeah.
It is.
Since we got back, that's what our plan was. Bailey. So back to the weekend. Friday, I don't remember what we did Friday. I don't think we did anything.
Must have been lots of alcohol involved.
No, but I think Lynn came over on Friday.
Then there was alcohol involved.
I wasn't feeling good still.
Oh, that's right.
My stomach was still really icky. So Friday, I wasn't feeling all that great. Saturday, we watched Taylor in the morning, and then she went home for a few hours, and then we watched Taylor and Amberlyn in the evening. First time I've watched Amberlyn, obviously without her mom around, because she is still nursing. She did good. She's a little tough to get to sleep.
She is so big and heavy and
Good morning, Al.
It's so funny, the difference between her and Taylor.
Yeah.
Because when she is, like, she's always happy. She's either hungry,
tired or happy.
That's it. Hungry, tired, or happy. It is amazing. This kid is spectacular, but she is
we'll just
strong.
say that when she's hungry and tired, she ain't happy.
She's really not happy. So that was, and then we walked them home.
Right,
and
in the evening.
In behind us, we had Bailey. She got attacked in the dark by a pit bull that came, ran up, grabbed her, and when I turned around and saw what was going on, I thought it was her attacking another dog. And then when I saw the dog went running, and I wish I could have caught this dog.
Yeah, because it's apparently the second time that this dog has attacked Bailey. Because Zach and Chuita walked her home to their house one day while they were staying here. So she got hurt a little bit, nothing major. She got a bite mark on her hindquarters, and it's been tender, maintained. But we're, it's not infected or anything. Doing build your own Sunday bacon is also involved. Well, you know what? We can work around pretty much anything to make it healthy.
Yeah, just no pasta, no white stuff.
But we do salads and meat, and anyways, so that was our Saturday. It was quite lovely. Had a wonderful time with the girls. We missed them terribly. Been back a week already, which seems unreal. It seems like we've hardly left. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like because we're back in the swing of things. Well, right away we got back to work. So that
Morning,
helps.
Kathy.
So then Sunday.
That was yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
Yeah, yesterday. So if you weren't here, we were involved in another live stream that La Fuente does on Sunday mornings. And that one was kind of fun. Like I said, 5 people run their show. And it is magical to see what they can do. And my son knows how to do all this stuff now. So I've got lots to learn from my son.
Yeah, so Zach's going to be teaching his daddy some stuff.
Yeah, because OBS, if you haven't used OBS, it's amazing. It's fantastic. It's free. And they have all kinds of things that you can do with your intros, etc. But you do need somebody to manage it if you've got too much stuff going on.
Yeah, sorry. Business.
Yeah, okay. So that was, and the girls both wore a dress that had
watermelons
on it.
Chuita actually took some beautiful pictures of the girls on the quilt that Kathy gave them.
Yeah, it was a great day. Mm-hmm. And then the kids came over for lunch. We had carnitas, which if you have never had carnitas, you need to. What they do is they take pretty much the whole pig, throw it into a copper pot, and boil it in fat, usually, I guess, or something.
Yeah, like a liquid. I don't know if it's only fat, because it's not deep fried. No. It's actually really well cooked. And
yeah, in Quiroga, Michoacan, that's what they're famous for.
Yes.
They hand you chunks of carnitas, and then, if you're lucky, they'll give you a tortilla. So what happens is in Quiroga, at the square, you go and you buy the meat, and then they have somebody who
brings you tortillas
and
salsas.
And drinks. So each area has their own seating arrangement. So it's magical. But yeah, if you can get a good Michoacan style carnitas, just do it.
Now we need to go to Quiroga.
Yeah, we do. I think, that the trip to Edmonton kind of.
Well, it changed our plans.
It did.
Hi, Saulo. How are you this morning?
Yeah. So I think we want to do.
Karina, good morning.
Maybe we should do like Oaxaca or something.
I think we need to do it all.
Yeah. Well, we can't do it all because we still need to come back.
No, we don't.
We did do a 6-week road trip around Mexico 5 years ago.
I think it was longer than that.
Maybe 6 years, maybe 7. I don't know. Time. The older you get.
Hi, Michelle.
The more time just kind of crushes together.
Michelle's been to Quiroga. Of course she has been.
Yes. So it is interesting because once you hit a certain age, it's almost like every day compresses and it gets faster and faster and faster. When you're young, you want to be older.
Whining about your age. My goodness.
When you're young, you want to be older. And when you're older, you want to be younger. It's kind of that whole Canadian thing where if you're warm, you want to be cold. If you're cold, you want to be warm.
I'd only want to be younger if I still had the knowledge that we have now.
I don't know.
You'd want to do it all over again?
Your butt was kind of cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Weirdo.
Okay, so
hi, Lori.
Yes, Michelle says she has been there.
Bowling.
Where were we when they had the parade? Was it in Quiroga? And they had that big black horse with the fur that just kind of
hair.
The mane went down like it was huge, like a woman with long hair.
I think that was Quiroga. Yeah. There was something happening in the plaza that one day when we were there.
So the 6 weeks we did a road trip from Chihuahua down to Oaxaca City. Well, actually, we went probably an hour and a half.
That was the same year.
Zach got married. So I think it was only 4 years or 5 years ago, hon.
Wow, it seems like a long time ago.
That's the problem with getting older. Time is like,
it's just because it's been with him all the time.
Christie, remember a few years ago when? She's like, that was like 15 years ago. And I'm like, holy cow. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can remember conversations I had with my mom when I was 14, like conversations. So,
but he can't remember the conversation we had yesterday.
I might be able to, but I tell her I don't.
Blocked it out.
Yeah, no, I really don't remember. I don't remember lots of things. That's why you write everything down. Mm-hmm. Once you're a certain age, like 12, 10, just write everything down.
12.
No, that journaling is actually an amazing idea because then you get the real perspective because memories kind of get tainted. They're patinaed. You know, when you're a child, you either remember things better or worse than they were, not as they were. So it's kind of an interesting thing. I mean, when I went back to Sault Ste. Marie last year and went around with Christie, my mom showed me a house that I was 2 years old in, and it's where I had my first memory. I can remember things that happened at that house. And my mom's like, oh yeah, that was this. This is what happened. So I remember, looking out my window, talking to these guys who were trying to break into our garage, and they're like trying to give me candy to shut me up. I'm like, this is going to work.
And it worked. Candy works for him.
This is going to work. Give me candy, I will shut up. Yes, thank you, Brian. It's true. I am glad I remember as much as I do. 50 plus means writing things down constantly. It's very true, Eva. Mm-hmm. It is. And normally I have my tablet with me, and my tablet has a pen, and I can write and take my notes, and it's unlimited pages. It's amazing.
I don't know where I put my pen. I can't find it yet.
Well,
put it somewhere safe.
That's the other thing of writing things down, because when you get to be a certain age and you put stuff away so you can find it easily.
Well, because I didn't bring my tablet, I didn't bring the iPad with me to Canada, so I put the pen away because there's no reason to have it out anywhere that could get lost. So it's safe. I just don't know where it is. I know where the tablet is.
So for real estate, for any of you that care, last week we had 3 offers, 2 were accepted, and a new listing in 1 week. Yeah. And those 2 offers came in. Neither of the buyers have stepped foot in the property. That just 100% goes with our technology, our Matterport, the 3D tours where people can walk through the property without actually being in the property. I am telling you, it has changed real estate for us. It has opened up so many doors for us.
Yep. Now it's becoming the norm.
It is.
Because people need to do it because people aren't here. But we did it before.
Oh my gosh.
It was normal.
I was the first in all of Mexico. I was the first real estate company to buy one. I was the first real estate company to do drone shots. I was the first company to do HDR photos. I was the first company to do the 360s with the good cameras. So yeah, in all of Mexico at the time I was younger, but at the same time, the Matterport was 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. So it was still a good thing. So I'm still young enough where I can do stuff first, but not young enough to actually, I'm going to take on the world, man. We need to find people that want to do that.
Yeah. Help us take. I got to do
Why
this.
do you
I'm
keep
sorry.
fixing me? It's like
It's a full-time job.
Can't you just love me the way I am? No. Yeah.
Anyway, so how was your guys' weekend?
What did you guys? Actually, that's a great idea. What did you guys do this weekend? And if you have a pet involved, even better.
We did go to Suka yesterday, and normally we bring Bailey with us, but because
He did some stuff that.
yeah, he does have a T-shirt. It's because he was sweating. It's not because she did anything. It's because her back, her hind is sore.
Well, she was also hiding in a bedroom that was it air conditioned still? I don't know.
Well,
But when Chuita went to have a nap with Amberlyn, somehow the dog got in that room.
but that was after Chuita left, so Chuita must have shut the door behind her, not realizing Bailey was
I
in there.
understand, but
Yeah.
Bailey was in there.
Well,
And
she's
never
smart
done
to
that
seek
before.
out the air conditioning.
She's never done that before, gone into that room, as far as we know.
Mhm.
Right? Golf, golf, golf. Julie, good for you. Did you golf all weekend? Or did you just golf one day? And Kathy, I am wearing this because this shirt, I am getting sweat that just kind of pops through. Our house is cooler now, but when I first started this, it would pop out. So I have this on. I was free. Rob and the Sabo crew was scouting for elk. That actually is awesome. It really is. Been watching some hunting shows.
And Wendy, I saw pictures of you guys on your bikes. Or, well, by your bikes, I guess.
Yes, sir, to Julie. She golfed all weekend. Any other golfers here? And did you take your pets with you? That's always my question.
I don't think you take your pets golfing, first of all.
But I would hit the ball and say fetch.
And then biking, I don't think you'd take your pets either.
But you could. You could have your dog run
You
behind
could,
you.
and it's only, I think I'd only do that if I had a big dog, which I don't have a big dog. I only have a little dog. I mean, a very scary Cocker Spaniel. Very scary.
She's not scary. She just got shaved. So
she looks like a puppy.
She looks like a puppy.
She's so cute.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hot here for her too, so we do shave her in the summers.
Yeah, when we got back, we were just like, whoa, that dog is thick-furred.
Yeah, and stinky.
So I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I called the vet and I said, when can we get her in? And he's like, oh, Saturday is the earliest. I'm like, holy cow, there's a lot of people here with their animals and they're taking care of their pets, which is great.
Yeah.
And then they kept saying that it would be done by 11:30, 12 at first,
With
right?
spouse, does that count? Yeah, that counts, Julie.
Yes. So they said 11:30, 12 at first. Then it was, when we got there, it was 2
to 2:30, and then it was actually after
2:30 to
3.
3. But then she called, and they're like, "Oh, we're still not ready yet."
Yeah, well,
She's just a little dog.
she had lots of hair though.
Yeah,
No
Cocker
pets
Spaniels.
yet on either.
You have
Cocker
pets. You
Spaniels
have
would
cats
get run
there.
over. Cocker Spaniels wouldn't get run over. Only dumb Cocker Spaniels would get run over.
Yeah,
Bailey is pretty dumb. I'm surprised she hasn't got. She's not dumb. She's just really trusting. She assumes that people will stop for her. Although she's getting better about getting out of the way of cars. But I would look at her and I'd be like, "What are you thinking? Like, what is going on in your head?"
We would come home. She would figure out how to get out. We've since figured out the problem.
At least one of them.
No, it's the only one. And she would be in front of the car. You're home. I'm so glad to see you. Welcome back.
Oh, get run over by the bike. Yeah, potentially they could. Cocker Spaniels want to be right beside you too. So yeah, they probably could. And Wendy went into stores. Wow, with masks. John hasn't really wanted to do. He did come into Sam's with me, and we still do need to get to Costco. We haven't done that yet.
There is a great website in Edmonton called Unmasking the Truth, something like that. Get on it if you're in Alberta. It's just going on about all the truth about masks and how it's all just not.
We don't have to talk about that every
real.
single day.
It's kind of guiding our world right now, this COVID-19 garbage. So yeah, let's just get the election over.
Clem and Sandra are watching. When are you guys coming back?
Yes, mandatory masks. So I love in Edmonton, Calgary, over 2/3 of the people do not want masks. Yet the politicians are like, let's just throw in the masks.
Oh, Kathy visited her son and daughter-in-law, or daughter and son-in-law, and they have a Cocker Spaniel.
Teddy.
I like
that.
Cocker Spaniels. I just think they're cute dogs, and they're so loving. Yeah. I mean, Bailey, no matter how much you ignore her, as soon as you pay her any attention, she's just like, oh, I love you. Kind of like a husband.
Yes. Yeah. I was going to say something, but now I can't remember. You're lucky. Because I will remember later and let Christie know, and she'll be like, I really wish you would have told those folks.
I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not. She'll be glad I didn't. So that was...
It's not often I say that. I wish you would have talked more. It doesn't happen very often.
So working on the marketing report for the area, we had to wear masks in church yesterday, except singing. I hope you didn't sing moistly. I have not heard the song yet. All the Canadians said, oh, you've heard the song. Haven't.
On stage.
Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Yeah, you know what? I think it's time to fire all these politicians, guys. Next election, please get rid of all of them.
No.
Every single one of them.
Fast reaction. Mentally, I've been there for days.
For what?
When I asked them when they're coming.
Why, what did he say? That's a fast reaction.
Because they haven't said anything. It just shows that they're watching. I can see who's stalking and who's not talking. Just so you guys know, for all of you that are just stalking, I know you're here. My app tells me.
Doesn't tell us everybody, because on some of the pages it doesn't.
Well,
but we're glad you're here.
Why do you say that? Oh, because then if I don't say hi to you, then you might get hurt.
Yes.
Not worn a mask yet.
Boom! Art, you are the man. So
you haven't flown in a commercial plane, have you, Art?
Because he's got two.
Because they will. Oh, I know, but he's going to fly all the way to Mexico in his little planes.
His brother did. From Oaxaca to BC. Had to book appointment to sit on chairs and visit my mom at supportive living.
Yeah. And you know what? Those people need their family to come visit them. I mean, we're reading about people who are dying of starvation because they're so lonely. They're not eating, and it's breaking my heart. It really is. To me, this is the worst thing that's happening with all this COVID stuff, is all the aloneness, and people think that that's going to be our new normal, and it isn't. It can't be. It cannot be.
Yep, Eva's ready to escape.
Well, we have a bedroom. We have one spare bedroom.
We were
first come, first serve.
Coming down the road on the weekend, and there's a little girl on a bicycle, 8, 9, 10 years old, but in that young age. She's got a mask on. She's riding her bike with this big, thick, black mask. I'm like, this is making me angry. These poor children. I saw one cartoon on Facebook, I think on the Unmasking the Truth Facebook page. And it had this mother, she's down and the kid's got a mask on, the plastic hood. And she's like, have a great day at school. I'm like, this is terrible. These children are being terrified and damaged for the rest of their life. They don't get their innocence anymore because of these moronic, idiotic, political hacks is what it is. So yes, it's real, yes, but it's no worse than the flu. When we start adding up all of the numbers divided by the number of people dying, I'm sorry, every freaking year people die. But is it good? We have friends of ours right now, they're in their mid to late 60s. They both had the COVID here, and they wear the mask to make everybody else feel good, but guess what? They're
better. Yeah.
They got better.
They did not die.
Oh my gosh. Everybody who gets the COVID dies, I thought.
Well, that's what that's kind of what we've been told.
Yeah.
Don't get the masks outside thing. And Wendy had said earlier that they had to have their social distancing 6 feet apart outside. They had to visit her mom.
Yes. So Rock is Art's cousin.
And that's the one in Oaxaca. Right?
Oaxaca, correct. Yes. So yes.
Where my coffee is.
Yeah, Oaxaca is where the best coffee in Mexico is.
Well, the one I like anyways.
Yeah, I don't get the masks outside thing exactly. Yeah. Eva, exactly, John. Eva's the first woman ever to have said exactly, John. I think in my entire life.
Yeah, but Eva has problems, don't you, Eva?
Yes, she said exactly, Dawn.
I can still hear you giggling, Eva. When we were in Canada and we stayed at Rob and Eva's house, we were doing our coffee time downstairs and Eva was upstairs and we would say something and then about 15 seconds later, we'd hear her start to laugh and it made me giggle every time. And I can hear her doing it again.
Yeah. So the beaches are beautiful here, and the beaches in our state are unofficially closed, but nobody's doing anything.
Well, no,
anymore.
they are officially closed.
Sorry, they are officially closed, but unofficially they are open.
But there's a lot of people on them, actually more than I really thought there would be. Because we've been to Suka twice now since we've been back. So one time we sat right on the beach in their little fenced off area.
It was awesome.
The other time we sat back, we have so Suka has these two areas that have couches, which is our favorite place to sit. You're getting the breeze, you're seeing the ocean, but you're not right in the sand. See, Eva's still laughing. And so it's surprising how many people were walking on the beach, playing in the water. And one day we saw a patrol go by and he just kind of looked and didn't really say anything. So
there were surfers in the water too. So yesterday the waves were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like a 1 out of 100 waves you could surf on.
Yeah.
But, these guys, they were patient and they waited and got their sunburn or their vitamin D, depending on if you're Canadian or not. So, what do we got here? Lillian. It's always nice to see you two.
Yes,
Hello,
Lillian. We need to get together.
Yes, we are back, so we can. And our house is air conditioned, so we can.
And we have that beautiful terrace upstairs.
And yeah, with the breezes upstairs, it really is lovely.
Will the beaches still be there when we can finally come down?
Yes.
Al, all you have to do is retire. That's all you have to do, and you can come whenever you want.
Yes.
Are there many restaurants open?
There really are.
Quite a few. There are still some that are not. I mean, some of the ones that are closed now normally close for part of the summer. So, but there's quite a few of the beachfront restaurants, which, sorry to anybody that's not on the beach, but especially because we can't go to the beach, it's really nice to sit at a beachfront restaurant. But there are other ones like Esquina 22, which we have not been to yet since we've been back, that is air conditioned. So then it's a very comfortable place to have dinner, and they have got great food, great cocktails, great owners. So we're still, because we're watching what we eat, we're careful, although I know that our tour will make sure that whatever we order will be nice and healthy for us. So Don't tempt me. I will tempt you as much as it takes, Al, to get your guys' butts down here.
So real quick, if you know anybody who, if you're in Bucerias or have friends, Azul, Punta Arena, or Punta Plata that wants to sell, whatever, just let me know.
Beautiful flowers, yes. I'll pretend that John bought them. Actually, we could tell you the real story behind those flowers. I got to show you this, so I just remembered.
Oh, yeah, Christie got this in Canada.
So when we were in...
Got to kind of go right here, honey.
Canada. I was at the dollar store looking at
I don't know.
few things.
It looks like it might be backwards.
Well, you guys can read backwards, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It says coffee time.
Yep. Exactly.
So just little cheap towels. I don't think I'd ever use them to actually dry dishes because they're really thin. But it said coffee time. I mean, how could I not get them? How could I not get them?
How could she not get them? How could she not spend the money?
$2.50 for two of them.
That's fine. It's $2.50. So loved Azul, great Wendy. I love Azul too.
But yes, the flowers are beautiful, aren't they?
Yep. So yeah, this was from Saturday. We were driving to the vet, and I was in a hurry.
For no reason.
Yes, this lady in front of me was in a pickup truck, but kind of just went and crawled over everything. And I'm like, come on. And as we passed, I went through water and it splashed the car. And
in her window, because her window was open.
Yeah.
I was very angry. Very angry.
She was. So bought flowers. And when we brought them to the lady, it wasn't her. She says, yeah, there's somebody else around here that has the same car. Don't know who it is. So Christy got 2 bundles of roses or flowers.
Yeah, because I figured if I'm buying one for this person that my husband splashed,
Here, honey. Quit looking at yourself.
I need one. It's easier when I'm sitting lower. I need one for myself. So this is actually 2 arrangements, and it's quite pretty. Oh, there's a fly on my flowers.
And I thought it was kind of higher price than normal, but oh well.
Well, they're nicer flowers than normal, too.
It's about $20 Canadian for that.
Yeah, how terrible. For all of those flowers. He is so cheap, you guys, when it comes to that kind of stuff.
If I remember, I buy you flowers. Now I'm not going to. I'm just going to say, you know what?
He doesn't.
You bought coffee time towels. So you've got your flowers.
He has no idea.
I have an idea.
Anyways, yeah.
So I think we are done for today.
I think so.
We have a lot to do. Coffee is you. It is coffee is her. She has the tattoos. And yeah, there you go.
My arm doesn't turn that way.
So remember, please be kind to one another because people are stupid and idiotic and dumb. And
no,
you just
they're
have
not.
to
They're
forgive
scared
them.
and lonely.
There are people who are just angry at the world.
Like John.
See, Wendy's smart. She buys herself flowers all the time. Christy comes home and says, "You bought these for me." I'm like,
"Thanks for the flowers, honey."
I'm a nice guy. So yes. So guys, be kind to one another. Love one another. Don't touch your face. I've been touching my face all day because I'm like, don't touch your spouse's face. That's off limits. And wash your hands to 2 songs. 2 songs. Any 2 songs could do. Even Taylor Swift. Some breakup song I think would be a good one to wash your hand to. Right?
Breaking up with the germs. Perfect.
Maybe. So guys, have a fantastic Monday. We will see you tomorrow and let you know all the exciting things going on in our area and around the world because you deserve to know, right?
But we want some feedback. We want you guys to tell us what you're doing and what's new in your lives and your exciting things and your milestones. I mean, Lori, I forgot to wish you a happy Lefties Day.
That's true. So guys, see you tomorrow.